right now, we're in Franktown, Colorado, just outside of Parker. So we're gonna look at a big project to start out. Let's take a look at this basement. So what we're gonna do from here, we're actually gonna go take a look at the granite guy's shop.
Welcome to the American Dream TV. This is a real show, not a reality show, based on lifestyle, culture, and real estate, where we go to your city across the country. I'm your host, Amy Scruggs, and we have a fantastic episode lined up for you, and we're gonna get it started right now.
The search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
I got it.
These are stories for you and by you.
I got it.
One of the biggest questions that almost every seller has in their mind is where can they put their money into their property to put a little bit more money in their pocket before they sell the home. So what we're gonna do is answer that question today and even show you how we can help you fund those renovations using Compass Concierge. It's a program where Compass will actually put the funds up to put those renovations or upgrades into the home for you, and you realize all of the profitability from those renovations without ever having to come up with the money, paying any interest or any fees. So we're gonna look at a big project to start out. In fact, right now we're in Franktown, Colorado, just outside of Parker, and we're in a newer development, so you can probably hear some of the machinery moving dirt in the background. You might even hear the compressor from the project here. About $100,000 in finishing the basement is going to return around $300,000 in a home sale. Let's take a look at this basement. Okay, so now that we're down in the basement, I want to show you what they're doing. While it's a little bit of chaos, it's completely out of the way. Contractors are coming in, bringing everything in through the windows, so they hardly even notice, other than a little bit of noise from here and there, of course. But adding a bedroom, adding a massive bathroom, adding a media area, adding a wet bar, and a home gym. Even if they go a little over budget and they're right at the $100,000, they're still going to more than double their money, which is absolutely incredible and well worth it if you ask me. Obviously, with a project this size, there's a lot to do. First of all, there's framing. After framing, we've got to move the ductwork and do HVAC. Then we've got to do all the plumbing, and that includes down in the basement. Oftentimes, that means jackhammering the floors, moving the plumbing where it needs to be, putting everything in place, then jumping into electrical. Even once all of that's done, we've still got drywall, we've got all the finish work, we've got cabinetry for the bar. And what that leads us into is really some of the things that'll move the needle for almost every homeowner. The interior paint, changing out carpeting and flooring, and doing some of those granite countertops or quartz countertops, things like that. Even adding a smart thermostat. That also kind of brings up another point. Compass Concierge does not just have an unlimited amount of money that you can spend and use however you want. They will lend up to $75,000. So a project like this is gonna go a little bit over that mark. So the homeowner's gonna have some money out of pocket to bridge the gap and that difference. But some of those smaller projects, it's more than enough. Within the limitations and depending on the home price, it makes it really easy to really get every bit of value out of the home. So sometimes it's not even the $75,000 limit that Compass Concierge puts in place. Other times, people just don't want to take on this headache. Maybe you just don't have the time. There are a lot of reasons somebody wouldn't do a project of this size. So that's where a lot of those smaller ones make sense. That's the interior paint. That's the carpet. Those are the flooring. That's granite and quartz. So what we're gonna do from here, we're actually gonna go take a look at the granite guy's shop. great local company, amazing contractor. We've used them for about 18 years now. We're gonna go look at behind the scenes how granite and quartz is done, and it's actually pretty cool. So let's go take a look through a shop.
But somehow it figures you're stuck to my heart like glue. So here we go again, pressing rewind.
Hey Greg, what's going on, man?
Hey Kevin, nice to see you.
Good to see you, and showroom's looking awesome. You guys, looks like you guys are getting ready to do the countertops on this one, actually.
Yeah, we've got pretty bright ideas. We've definitely been trying to get the showroom finished. We're planning on a nice design for a rectangle island on top, a nice black quartz with some white, and then we're gonna do a waterfall off the end that's actually gonna have a slight angle on the side. So
Do me a favor, I want to kind of let people know, who you guys are, how you work, so walk me through it, almost as if I was a new customer.
as far as the granite guy, it's a pretty well established and well-known name here in Colorado. I've been at it for a little bit over a decade, close to a decade and a half or so. We were one of the first fully digital shops here in Colorado. So, and what that means essentially is that everything that we do from template to the actual fabrication process involves computers and lasers and machinery. One of those things that sets us apart, and we've been doing it that way for a while too. So.
Okay. I think one of the biggest things people always ask me, and I give an answer that's not as good as you're gonna give, I know that for a fact.
Sure.
Difference between quartz and granite.
Yeah, we get that question a lot. There's a lot of swirling information going around about quartz being this bulletproof product. It's, it's the best, it doesn't stain, it doesn't scratch and all those things. We try to kind of dissuade people and be more informative up front. Even though quartz is very stain resistant, it's made that way because it is a manufactured material. It does have certain issues such as heat resistance. So if you have anything that's too hot and you can put it on your quartz countertop, you could potentially crack it, or you could even change the finish on it depending on how hot the thing is that you're putting on it. Up front, yes, it's great. It's very stain resistant. You don't have to worry about sealing it. Compared to granite on the other side, sealing technology has come a really long way. So we actually offer sealers that are warranted for 15 years. They're warranted through a separate company. We apply it one time at install, and it essentially covers you. So we get that question a lot, which is better, which should I pick? Most people come in here and they're like, well, I want quartz, but I let everybody know all the different choices. So the bigger things that people really should be focusing on, more so than this is gonna be the best bulletproof countertop I can have in my house, is two things. And those two main things is gonna be budget and what it looks like. Granites as a starting point, because they both do have ranges. Granite as a starting point is gonna start lower than quartz. On the other side of it, most of the things that people are looking for these days is gonna be solid colored countertops,
White with the
which
gray
is
through
basic.
it.
Yep, white with the
Yeah.
gray through it. That's all we see. That's all we see these days.
So what everybody comes in and asks for, I want white and I want some gray in it.
Yeah, so this is one of the reasons why we actually put this material here in the showroom. Out of granites, this material specifically is probably the closest because it's got some whites, grays, and blacks. So for most people that just have, white cabinets, it's not a bad option, and it's also a very economic option. So it's considerably less than doing quartz in your kitchen. So if you're on a tight budget, definitely consider granite for sure. As a starting point, everybody comes in here and we introduce ourselves. We tell them what we do. We tell them who we are. If they're picking out quartz, which is what most people do, we have all the different samples set up here. So with granites, I tend to kind of show them a couple options that we have here, but usually I'll send them directly to our wholesalers so that they can pick out their own slabs, so that you're not surprised with some weird little black spot in the middle of your countertop you weren't expecting.
So they know exactly what they're getting, and if there's a weird little black spot, it's because they picked it.
Exactly. And we can say, look, I thought you wanted it unique. And
That's fair, man. That's awesome. If you don't mind, I'd say let's take a look at the shop, if you can show me around.
Sure. I'd love to show you and kind of introduce you to the process here.
Cool. So tell me what's going on here, man.
Yeah, no problem, Kevin. So this is what we call our photo station.
Okay.
It works very much similar to how movies are shot. There's a green screen back behind the slab.
Okay.
And this, again, goes along with the process of us being a fully digital shop. So essentially what happens is we unload the slab from the truck backs in, we unload it. We put the slab down onto our picture board. We make sure that it's lined up properly to the posts, which makes sure that for us, when we take it from here to the saw, we know that it's gonna line up perfectly. And when we cut, everything is gonna match up.
Okay. I have to ask, like, how close does it line up? Like within an inch, half inch, 16?
If everything is calibrated correctly, normal tolerance is between a 32nd to a 16. But if it's calibrated perfectly, so
Nice.
and that's
Okay.
that's a process within itself. What actually happens though, once the slab is planted on the photo booth and we've got everything lined up, we shoot a high definition photo of the slab.
Okay.
And what that does is it creates an image for us for when we actually use CAD software to make the shapes.
Okay.
So like I'll come and I'll shoot your kitchen with a laser. That'll give me basic shapes. I'll bring it back here. We have a computer station set up in the office. From there, Kurt will actually lay everything out and he'll make full countertops out of what I gave him with the laser template.
Okay.
And then if you can just imagine, you take those pieces and if you cut them out on a piece of paper and you stick them on a photo of your slab, which is what we do. You take those pieces and you literally lay it out on the stone where it goes.
Okay.
And then the other thing too is if you have a seam, everybody gets really nervous. You know, is it gonna look right? What's it gonna look like? This will allow us to actually literally show you exactly what your seam will look like. So we'll lay out the pieces and it allows us to move them around on the actual seam. This material specifically doesn't have a lot of veins through it, but stuff that's really veiny, you wanna make sure that the veins run continually through the seam.
Okay.
Otherwise it's gonna look awkward. Using those programs, we could take the slab from either here or the slab rack and we actually lay it down on the cut table on the actual saw. So I'll show you that next.
And the cut table, is this the one that uses water?
It's got two functions. So it's got a diamond bit saw, radial diamond bit saw that allows us to cut just straight shapes.
Okay.
You imagine the table saw cutting through wood. Same thing, except it's got diamonds on it. It's really big. The other function of it though is it has what's called a water jet. So a water jet is a high pressure system. It does use water, like you were saying, but it also shoots this material called garnet through at the same time. So there's a mixing chamber inside of the actual nozzle. So it'll shoot water at about 60,000 PSI. And with that, it also mixes garnet into it. Garnet, if you're not familiar with it, it's almost like a diamond. They're just really, really tiny diamonds. It looks like a sand. And it kind of has like a ruby red color to it.
Okay.
And that actually, what that gives us the ability to do is we can actually cut radiuses. Because if you can imagine straight saw cuts, you get rectangles. But what do you do with, curved sinks? I want a radius on my corner.
A half circle bar.
Exactly. Or you want a table, you want a big circle, we can do that too.
Nice.
But what the water jet allows us to do is actually cut those shapes.
Do you
Everything is going to be rough, everything is oversized, and the reason we oversize it is because the step that happens after this, after everything is cut, is it actually goes over here to our CNC router.
That's pretty cool.
So this essentially is the CNC table. Once we have our basic shapes that are cut and oversized from the saw, one of the other programs that people will have is what we call a CNC program.
Okay.
So what that is essentially placement of the cups. So these are air-powered cups. So they serve a dual function. They blow air as well as suck down at the same time. So if you can imagine, as the router is running around the outside of it, something has to hold that piece down to the table, otherwise it's just gonna move.
Okay.
So that's what the cups do. There's a laser up there that projects an image down onto the table that actually shows you where the cups are supposed to go. And again, that's all done on the programming side.
Okay.
Once the cups are fully set up, we can engage the air for everything. And then from there, we take the pieces from the saw, we flip them upside down, everything's run upside down. we put them directly onto the CNC, and then we hit another button and it sucks it down, and then we just run it, and it runs through, and it's got the ability to do 8 different edge profiles. We here at the Granite Guy only use what we call metal tools, so they're only really used for shaping. They don't actually polish the edge.
Okay.
So it'll give you the rough edge that you get. And the reason we don't use polishing tools here is we believe that the finish that you get from polishing tools is not adequate to our standards. We tell everybody that we're a custom countertop shop, meaning that we do custom work. We're not just a machine shop that runs stuff through here, you know, with zero human touch. You know,
Okay.
we do design. We still do design stuff by hand. We still hand polish everything to make sure that the finish is perfect. And if there's imperfections, we catch them at that point as well.
Okay.
So from there, once everything is actually run on the CNC, we pick it up and we go directly to our polishing tables.
Okay.
We're 100% a wet shop, meaning that there's nothing that gets cut or polished dry here. So everything is done wet,
Okay.
including the grinders, which you see here. It'll run water through as well as air at the same time. This is a different attachment, but you usually just put the pads on here and you just polish away.
Okay.
And this is also the step at which we catch imperfections, you know, slight chips that we have to fill with glue, just basically anything. This is kind of the last Q&A process before it goes directly under the truck.
Okay.
The fabricator who is polishing is supposed to catch all that stuff.
Okay.
And then the next Q&A step that happens essentially will be the installers who are responsible for actually loading it onto the truck.
Okay.
Every job we have gets a shop drawing, and part of what the installer is supposed to do is they're supposed to grab this drawing, and this will tell them what pieces are in the kitchen, where it's supposed to be polished,
Okay.
and all that good stuff. So it's
And
very
then
important.
is this a seam or what's?
Yes, that's just an annotation for a joint. And
Okay.
on a lot of pieces, it's important to mark such a thing because if it gets pulled off of the saw incorrectly and say it gets flipped, and this goes again back to the photo, right? Because we specifically wanted the joint to be exactly where we want it to be. But if it gets flipped on accident and they polish the wrong edge, the joint's going to look bad. So
Okay.
that's why we mark those so that when they pull it from the saw, they're supposed to know that it's supposed to face this way.
Okay. Well, cool, man. I appreciate the time. I appreciate you showing us
I
everything.
really appreciate you coming by to find out how we do things here, and you know, I'm always happy to educate people and make sure everybody knows what we do. It's not a big secret, and everybody always wants to be involved. So
Yeah,
I do
it was
appreciate
awesome.
you.
I'm gonna let you get back to it.
Sure.
Thanks, man, and we'll see you soon.
You got it. Thank you.
There's a winding road ahead of me. I can't figure out where it goes. But if I try, I can make it home. And if I stand by what I know is
How cool was that process? So that was the big picture. What you need to really know is really simple. It's that a great return on investment, that's a great opportunity for that. Now, not in every case, again, it's going to be different state, by city, by neighborhood. And look, if you want help with that, the complicated parts to make them easy, that's what we're here for. If you want to know if that's going to go through or any other upgrade is going to give you a positive return on your investment, reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. And if you need Granite, that's what they're here for.
This stunning home backs to the highly coveted Lakewood Country Club and Golf Course. As if that wasn't enough, enjoy expansive views of the mountains as well. If you're looking for the perfect new place to call home in an amazing golfing community, look no further. The moment you walk through the front door, you'll fall in love. First, with the beautiful hardwood floors, then the grand entrance, vaulted ceilings, and incredible light and bright space. As you continue through the home, you'll find yourself in the wonderfully upgraded Eden kitchen, showcasing gorgeous custom cabinetry, slab granite countertops, undermount sink, a stunning backsplash, beautiful island with a secondary undermount linear sink, and show-stopping appliances, including a built-in GE monogram refrigerator. Beyond the kitchen is a dining space and living room with access to your amazing back patio with views that will take your breath away. The combination delivers that oh-so-desired open concept. Not only is this home perfect for entertaining all of your friends and family, it is also perfect to sip on your favorite drink while enjoying the tranquility and gazing the mountain-lit sunsets of the evening. When it's time to retire the night, escape to the beautiful main level master bedroom, again with the mountain views and high ceilings. Head to your 5-piece bathroom that will surely catch your eye, and of course, an amazing custom walk-in closet. For everyone else in the home, the additional upper level bedrooms share a gorgeous bathroom. For your guests, the basement is a retreat all on its own with an expansive space, a large guest room, gorgeous bathroom, and in case you work from home, the office is nicely tucked away for maximum productivity. The Courtside community not only provides country club living, but comes with easy access to highways, shopping, and restaurants, and downtown Denver is just a short drive away. This home truly has too much to list, and it is a must-see. Don't miss your opportunity to own this beautiful home in the heart of University Park. The amazing character and charm in this home welcomes you in with a large living room with an abundance of natural light to fill the space, showing off your hardwood floors. As you find your way into the galley kitchen, you'll notice the highly desirable white cabinets, stainless steel appliances, and plenty of counter space for the cook. Just before the kitchen, overlooking the covered patio and large backyard, you'll discover the dining area. This floor plan keeps everyone connected while you're entertaining, but allows plenty of space to invite the whole crew. With main level living, you still have a large finished basement to make your own and a huge bonus room perfect for a game room, a second media room, or simply a huge home office with space to escape while working from home. When you want to relax, step out into the large covered patio to sip some coffee or enjoy a nice dinner in the breeze. To top it all off, the location is hard to beat. Walking distance to Highline Canal Trail, the Mamie D. Eisenhower Park and Recreation Center, and not even a mile from the Southmore and Yale light rail stations with easy access to I-25. Welcome to your stunning new home situated in the highly sought after Clark Farms neighborhood. Located in the heart of Parker, this 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom home has everything you could ever want. The moment you walk through the front door, you're greeted with vaulted ceilings, real hardwood flooring, and an amazing floor plan. As you make your way through the light and bright living room, you'll find yourself in the beautifully updated Eden kitchen featuring the oh-so-desirable white cabinets with a navy blue island, all topped with beautiful quartz countertops, subway tile backsplash, undermount sink, crown molding, and stainless steel appliances. Just off the kitchen is the large back deck, making this home perfect for entertaining all of your friends and family or a nice dinner in the summer breeze. Then when you head upstairs, you'll find a beautiful master suite with a walk-in closet, 2 additional large bedrooms, and updated bathrooms. Finally, in the basement, you'll find a great room, office space, and another beautiful bedroom and bathroom. As if that wasn't enough, the location is absolutely incredible. Just minutes to downtown Parker, shopping, grocery stores, parks, and more. With easy highway access and right near E470, making it a quick trip to the airport or anywhere else you might want to go. This beautiful 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home truly has it all. Starting with the majestic views of Pikes Peak and the Front Range, making it incredibly relaxing to sip your coffee off the back patio while enjoying the unique views and ideal for entertaining. The gourmet Eden kitchen boasts stunning espresso finished cabinets, slab granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, dual ovens, gas cooktop, range hood, kitchen island, and a large pantry. With 9-foot ceilings and 8-foot doors, gorgeous wainscoting, crown molding, built-in lockers for everyone in the spacious mudroom, main level command center works great for homework, or a secondary office area with built-in desk and cabinets. There is just simply too much to list on the main and upper levels. Generous master suite with a large 5-piece master bathroom, with 2 secondary bedrooms and a loft featuring custom work by California Closets on the upper level, and another bedroom on the main level makes it ideal for an older kid or as a guest suite. Serene backyard with a custom concrete patio and a show-stopping fire pit to enjoy the sunset behind the mountains. Look no further, as this home will have you at every corner. To top it all off, this home is within walking distance to nearby shops, restaurants, and it's a quick, easy 5-minute drive to the amazing downtown Parker. This house is a must-see, equipped with all your family needs and the perfect place to make memories. Picture yourself in this luxury home tucked away in the Enclave, a gated community. Nestled in the middle of the Green Valley Ranch golf course and located with the Highline Canal Trail in your backyard. This 8-bedroom, 4-bath home has so much to offer. Upon entering, you'll notice the open floor plan with a gorgeous 18-foot foyer. Off the main entrance is the front office, followed by the formal dining area. This stunning kitchen has stainless steel appliances, double gas ovens, beautiful marble quartz countertops, and the views of the golf course green. It opens to the spacious living room with lots of natural light. Around the corner, you'll find the main floor laundry room, full bathroom, and bedroom. Making your way upstairs, the master suite is spacious with a balcony off the back to enjoy the sunset over the mountains. The luxury tub and custom tiled double door shower in the master bathroom is not to be missed, complete with a walk-in closet with plenty of room. Upstairs off the master, you'll see a living area with a wet bar and the front of the house balcony, along with 4 other bedrooms, a full bathroom with a double sink. In the basement, you're greeted with 10-foot ceilings, an extra bedroom, and full bathroom. It's complemented by its large living area and custom bar. Great space for entertaining. You will also find a 14-foot screen in the private movie theater room with multi-level movie theater seating. Down the hall, the bedroom has been converted to a home gym with rubber flooring. Out back is a beautiful, oversized patio that's fantastic for a quiet night relaxing in the hot tub or entertaining around the fire. This patio has a bar and grill area that overlooks the gigantic yard. There, you will find a child's dream treehouse and a full-size basketball court. But it doesn't stop there. This community includes privileges to a pool and a pool house. This property is listed by Julie Christie of Windermere Real Estate. Her number is 303-870-8303.
We hope you enjoyed this latest episode of the American Dream TV, where we featured the best in lifestyle, culture, and real estate. Make sure and follow us on social media and engage with us in the conversation. We'd love to hear from you. I'm your host, Amy Scruggs, and we look forward to seeing you next time. But in the meantime, cheers to your American Dream.